and welcome. In the next 5 minutes, we'll explore the essentials of quality and compliance in vocational education and training, or VET, in Australia. Let's dive in. The Australian Skills Quality Authority, or as SQA, is the national regulator for VET. Its mission is to ensure that the training delivered by registered providers meets high-quality standards. This builds trust in the qualifications received by students, employers, and the broader community. ASQA operates on the values of collaboration, consistency, and continuous improvement. ASQA's key responsibilities are to register and monitor training organisations, accredit courses, and ensure compliance with the national standards. It also provides guidance and support to providers to help them meet quality expectations and undertakes audits and investigations where needed. The VET Quality Framework supports nationally consistent registration and delivery of training. It includes the standards for RTOs, financial viability risk assessment requirements, fit and proper person requirements, data provision requirements, the Australian Qualifications Framework. These elements work together to uphold quality training and protect students. The standards for registered training organisations have been revised to strengthen the focus on quality outcomes for learners and employers. They provide greater clarity for RTOs and regulators and allow for more flexibility and innovation in training delivery. Changes to the standards are designed to better reflect the diversity of the VET sector. This will help to embed quality aspirations and ensure the standards clearly articulate characteristics required of RTOs to foster a shared understanding of what constitutes high-quality delivery for all users of the VET system. The revised standards provide a clearer and more direct link between the requirements RTOs are expected to meet and the outcomes they are expected to deliver. Coming into effect from 1 July 2025, the revised standards for RTOs include outcome standards, compliance requirements, the credential policy, an enforceable policy that outlines the credentials required for delivering training, conducting assessment, and undertaking validation. The purpose of the standards is to ensure that students receive quality training and assessment that leads to valid outcomes. They're structured around outcomes-based standards, grouped under key focus areas like student experience, workforce capability, and governance. Outcome standards describe what an RTO must achieve, not how to achieve it. This includes delivering training that meets industry needs, ensuring valid assessments, and supporting learners effectively through their journey. Trainers and assessors must hold relevant credentials from sections 1A, 1B, 1C, or 1D of the credential policy. Have one of the training and assessment credentials outlined at section 1A, or be actively working towards one of the training and assessment credentials at section 1C and work under the direction of a trainer or assessor with one of the relevant training and assessment credentials at section 1E, or have one of the training and assessment credentials outlined at section 1D and work under the direction of a trainer or assessor with one of the relevant training and assessment credentials at section 1E. They must also hold vocational competencies relevant to the training they deliver and assess and undertake professional development to stay current in both training and industry. This ensures credibility and real-world relevance. Staying current is essential. Trainers must keep up with changes in their industry, refresh their vocational skills, and stay up to date with VET practices and policies. This may include professional development, industry engagement, or hands-on work experience. A person who is actively working towards a training and assessment credential can deliver training and contribute to assessment, including conducting assessment and collecting assessment evidence, provided they work under the direction of a trainer or assessor. Working towards these qualifications does not qualify the person to make assessment judgments. To be actively working towards a credential, the person must be enrolled in and have commenced training in one of the following training and assessment credentials: TAE 40122, Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment, or its successor, or TAE 50122, Diploma of Vocational Education and Training, or its successor, and be making satisfactory progress to enable the credential to be completed within 2 years of commencement. A person who holds any of the credentials listed in this section can deliver training and contribute to assessment, including conducting assessment and collecting assessment evidence, provided they work under the direction of a trainer or assessor, but is not permitted to make assessment judgments. This section applies if a person does not hold the credentials listed under Section 1A, which would permit them to deliver training and assessment without direction. RTOs must ensure that the credential held by trainers and assessors in accordance with this section is relevant to their role, taking into account the nature of the vet student cohort and the delivery context. Quality vet delivery isn't just about knowledge, it's about practice. Trainers need to link what they teach to the real-world skills and tasks learners will perform in the workplace. Authenticity and contextualization are key. In summary, the vet sector is built on a foundation of quality assurance driven by ASQA, underpinned by a national framework and enacted through professional, up-to-date trainers. The revised standards give us clearer outcomes and more responsibility, but also greater flexibility to meet learner and industry needs.